Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a fun Christmas tree hairstyle, and this is actually a recreation of a style that we put on our website clear back in 2009, which was before we did YouTube. And I have started by placing a ponytail just here at the top of her head. I just grabbed a small section of hair in the front and placed that in an elastic, and I am using a yellow elastic. This is supposed to be the star at the top of the tree. So I'm going to take this ponytail and split it in half, and then we're going to add a small elastic on both sides of that. The middle of this tree is basically just going to be laying on top of her hair, and then I'm going to be bringing in strands from the side that's going to hold it together. So you want to make sure that all of this hair underneath is smoothed out how you want it before you start this. So I'm just going to come along here to the side and grab a small section to add into this ponytail. I am going to be using a little bit of water just so that we can keep these sections smooth. So I'm taking this section that I just grabbed here from the side, and I'm going to add it in with this right half of the ponytail. And the goal here is to make a triangular shape, and so I'm bringing this down at a diagonal. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing here on the other side, and I'm trying to get these symmetrical so that they're straight across from each other. One thing you want to keep in mind is that you don't want to put these elastics in super tight because you don't want it to damage her hair. So I'm putting these in pretty loose, just tight enough that it's going to hold. And I'm going to add one elastic each time I go down. So I have one here, two here, I'm going to add three here on this next row. To do that, I'm going to take these two ponytails, split them each in half, and combine them in the middle. So I'm going to add one elastic here and then one on each side, and I'll bring in more hair from the side for each of those. So just keep going down in that same pattern, adding in another elastic on each row as far as you want to go. So for this one, I'm going to be splitting this middle one in half along with each of these on the side in half, and then I'll add another one in on each side. Here's what the style looks like when it's all finished. If you have a brown elastic, you could put one down in this middle section as a trunk. And then of course, if you don't want to use Christmas colors or make a Christmas tree, you could really do this with any type of elastic or any color of elastic. The other thing I was going to mention, whenever we do a hairstyle like this that uses tons of elastics, we always get questions about how we get them out. If you have the patience, you can go through and unwind each one, but honestly, they're not that expensive, so what I usually do is just cut them out. You can either use scissors, nail clippers, or a seam ripper. It really doesn't matter, but that makes it a lot easier. You can get them out in just a couple minutes.